Hello, peoples of the internet. Well, Eddy here. What is going on with my voice? Anyway, Astro's Playroom, the new game, came out like a couple weeks ago. But I played the one that was free, and that's this one. And I absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite games of all time, and it is a tech demo. That is crazy. It's crazy that a tech demo could be this well made and just genuinely, like, just enjoyable. It's crazy. But, yeah. Let's play the game. I'm really looking forward to this. Which one should I go in? I think I'm gonna go in this one. This is the one I barely play. But yeah, I have beaten this game, so I'm just gonna go through all 4 main levels of this, all 4 main areas, and then the boss fight, the final boss fight. Yeah. I've been looking forward to playing this for the Let's Play all of last night. And, well, obviously I slept. Yeah, obviously I slept. Me not sleeping? That's not a thing that ever happened. I don't sleep quite a bit sometimes. Anyway. Yeah, I really like this game. One of my favorite games of all time now, which is crazy, again. It's a tech demo. Well, like, for reference, Lion King 2019 is pretty much just a tech demo. With no redeeming qualities. And that's like one of the worst movies to exist. It can make a very compelling argument for it being the worst. So there's that. Also, by the way, yes, I'm going to talk about a couple things. First things first, there are 2 movies coming there are 2 movies that I want to see in theaters soon. And I'm going to the movie theaters tomorrow, and I think I've decided which one I want to see first, and then save the other one for next weekend. But I'm still kind of undecided, because the 2 films are The Wild Robot, and Transformers 1. Transformers 1 I would have very little interest in seeing if it weren't for the fact, well, 2 things. One, my buddy Aaron, massive Transformers fan, and he's the reason I know literally anything about this franchise. So there's that. And I mean, it's not a terrible franchise. Oh, the Michael Bay movies though, they're atrocious. Like the Michael Bay, there's one decent one, and that's the 3rd one. I haven't seen 4th and 5th yet, but the first one is a 1 out of 10. Second movie's a 2. Third movie's a 4. And I haven't seen 4 and 5 yet. I'm going to. I'm not gonna tell you guys why yet, because it'll lead to something. But you know. Just, you know. Not on my channel though. Not on my channel. For something else. And nudge, but yeah. But the reboot movies, I actually enjoy. The Bumblebee movie, it's like a 3 out of 10. It's not great, but like there are some good qualities. I don't like it a whole lot. Mainly, like the main thing that put me off about that film is just how logistically flawed it is. And that's the thing with Rise of the Beast, the sequel to Bumblebee as well. There's just a bunch of things that go wrong, like that are logistically flawed about those movies. But the reason I like Rise of the Beast, at least. I don't really like Bumblebee, but Rise of the Beast. The characters are actually pretty good. There's a good handful of characters that I like, and they got me to care about. So, you know. Oh, that's a cute animation. I never even seen that. But yeah. So I would be interested because Transformers 1, despite the fact it's made, the director is Josh Cooley, the director of one of my least favorite movies of all time, Toy Story 4, and arguably the worst movie to be made. You know. Dang it, I keep trying to jump over them, but they jump higher. God darn it. By golly, Miss Molly. Gee Wicklers. Anyway. Yeah, so why? I might see Transformers 1, but I think Wild Robot appeals to me more because I've heard it's like a Puss in Boots 2 level master. Well, maybe not Puss in Boots 2 level, but like I've heard people say like, oh, it's like a Puss in Boots 2 situation where it's like a really good movie out of nowhere. And plus, the concept of the film, at least from what I saw in the trailer that I saw before Inside Out 2, there was a trailer for it, for Inside Out 2. There was a trailer for Inside Out. Why am I not being able to get this out? There was a trailer before Inside Out 2, when I saw that movie in theaters, before the Pixar scandal stuff came out. Dang it. And I think the concept of the film is really interesting. Like, a robot being raised by wildlife. That's a pretty creative idea. And one that does have potential. Like, you could maybe explore, maybe they think it's a type of animal. Or maybe it's, separate from, like, a reptile, or amphibian, or mammal. Like, you could do... Maybe the animals think that, or maybe the animals don't even speak. I don't remember if they spoke in the trailer. Yeah, there's a lot of creative ideas you can do with that. And I know that's just one, but like, I'm not gonna try to predict anything. I just let the film do the thing it wants to do. So yeah. But yeah. Oh, this part's really fun, by the way. But I mean, this whole game is pretty fun. And all of, like, the bonus, like, the secondary gameplay mechanics are, like, surprisingly fun to play. Which you wouldn't expect, but they are. You'd expect it to be like a Crash Bandicoot situation where all the alternate level things are just absolute pain. Or at least most of them are. But no, they're all very fun. None of them are right. Dang it. Anyway. Dang it. Anyway. Wild Robot. There's a lot of ideas you could do there, and I'm more interested because I've seen like people like Game Magic 13 in his Astro Bot stream. Like that works well. Like that's good. Good topic choosing. Of course, how it relates. Shafrillis really likes it, which I don't really take what he says about films into account. I mostly just like him because I absolutely love his sense of humor. He has a sense of humor that really does appeal to me, and I really like, because it's my sense of humor. Blub 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 blub. Anyway. Yeah, I like Shafrillis because his sense of humor appeals to me, not really his opinions on films, but he liked it. So that's something to take. So that was noticeable. I mean, the reason I don't really take his opinions into account, because first of all, he likes Toy Story 4. Sorry. He likes a bunch of films that I do not, so there's nothing wrong with his taste. I'm not saying, oh, his taste is wrong. It's just not mine, or anything remotely like mine. Like, maybe in gameplay. The only taste we even remotely... Actually, no, we don't have Mario Kart roster taste in common. I mean, we have some, like, oh, this character is neat, and he agrees with the fact that this character is neat. But, you know... Nothing beyond that. Like, we don't really tend to agree on things. And you know what? That's totally fine, you know? But, I don't know, his taste is not my taste, or anything remotely similar to my taste, so I don't really take his opinions into account with a bunch of things. Unless it was, like, something where it's like, oh, like, he knows a lot about, like, let's say Mario, right? Like, he loves Mario. Like, dang it. Like, Mario is effectively his Thomas the Tank Engine, like, for me. So he knows a lot about the franchise. So maybe I could take his opinions into account on something like that, but nothing beyond that. But I will say, his video on the Mario characters ranked by you, that video, despite the fact that they put the most goated Mario ever, only got 1 vote. Conker only got 7, and Banjo-Kazooie only got 8. It was a very interesting video, and it made me, like, weirdly enough compelled to, like, learn more about the Mario series. Which was a feeling I haven't really gotten ever before, or at least to that extent. By the way, I love the way the rain feels on the controller. Like, you guys feel it actively drown. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, I just went on a huge tirade. Point is, I think I'm gonna go see The Wild Robot, but I don't know. Because the thing is, I'd rather go see The Wild Robot, but at the same time, it's like for my boy Aaron. You know? It's like do you choose friendship or the movie you really want to see? That's not actually how that decision making would go. But like, I'm gonna say it like this. Would I rather see a movie that I've heard nothing but praise for, and that I actively want to see, or like am actively extremely looking for? Because here's the thing, I do not want to see Transformers 1. I think that movie has also received unanimous praise from everyone. But then again, that's from the Transformers community, and those people like the Michael Bay movies. So there's that. But like, I'd be interested in seeing it. But like, let's take a film you're semi-interested in seeing due to the fact that primarily its ending and the friendship between Optimus and Megatron, because that film is a prequel, has received unanimous praise, or a film that's been heralded as a masterpiece by a bunch of people. Like, which film would you rather go to see? And it's a hard pick, you know? I don't know. I still think I'm going to see The Wild Robot, but you know. By the way, I have not brought this up with Aaron. I probably should before, if he's on call by the time we come back. Why am I talking to my viewers about this before I talk about the person that I'm specifically going to see Transformers 1 for? Like, I don't know. This is fun. It's like a kind of similar to Sonic Spinball, actually, where it's like you control the pinball in that fun little moment. Damn you. Let's go. Well, let's explore this. Man, I love this game. It's such a blast to play. I hope if you haven't played this game before, my gameplay has encouraged you to go play it because it is a masterpiece. Especially as far as tech demos are concerned. But then again, it doesn't have much competition in terms of tech demos specifically. But you know, the 3 digital Big Bang. Oh, I'm gonna do something funny. Hello, I am a PS1. Hello. Hello. Hi. Anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much all for this episode. Yeah, stand up as you said, gamer.